All right, I want to start this video off apologizing for the lack of videos this year. It's been a super rainy season. I swear it rains like every 2 weeks at least, just dumps rain. But there's been a couple of standout figs that have really been producing well, even with the rain. And we have my favorite fig here, Black Tuscan, but a lot of them have been rotting. This is a late fig that, doesn't really do well when there's a lot of rain. If there's a little bit of rain, it does really well, but when there's a whole bunch, it doesn't. But this fig over here, I kind of talked smack about it when I first got it because it was expensive and the figs weren't that good at first. But this is a Black Celeste fig in this pot here. And what I really like about it is when you're walking by and you see a fig drooped over like that. See how it's kind of drooped over? I'll go on the other side and show you too. That's how you know the fig's ready. And it's super convenient when it's drooped over like that and it's a dark color because it's easy to see when you're walking by. So I'll go over here, get this view. Oh yeah, nice and droopy. Just plopped over like that. It's great. And then it's got that tie-dye so it stays good when it rains a lot, and as long as the birds stay away, you'll get your figs no matter the weather. But man, that's a nice size right there. This fig, it took a couple years to really evolve into what it really is, and I'm going to show you exactly why here. So this is a lot of time and a lot of money, a lot of patience. This is, its third year, and look the way they come out now. It's about 90% that come out like this. I've had a couple that aren't as dark purple like that, but man, it's a nice size now. It's quite juicy and quite fruity and looks absolutely stunning. Let's give it a try. Very sweet. I love sweet figs. And I feel like that sweetness helps preserve it because the more sugar content it has, the better it preserves on the tree. And with that tie-dye and the way it droops over, I mean, it's hard to miss when they're ready. You see, like that one right there, it's not drooped over yet, it's not ready. But as soon as it's drooped over, we'll know it's ready. Wow, all right, so Black Celeste. It has been a standout this year in the crazy rain and humidity here on the Gulf Coast. And my other standout fig this year has been White Madeira #1. Let's see if I got a fig ready to go. And the reason I like White Madeira is because it doesn't get dark, which means the birds don't mess with it. The birds don't know they're ripe yet. And they kind of just stay green, and I'm trying to find one that's ready. It doesn't look like I have one, but I'll come out with another video for y'all. Hopefully showing the White Madeira making promises now. Probably can't keep. But this has been a standout fig, and the way I tell it they're ready, usually they kind of change like a hint of green. But the one hard part about growing White Madeira is that it does not like getting dry. Like if you see this tree right here and the edges are kind of cooked, that's because I paused the irrigation system with a lot of rain, and then the sun popped out and dried out the dang pot. And so it's not very drought tolerant. I'd recommend putting figs in the ground if you can, and it'll keep it from having a drought. Okay, let's see this one. Oh, okay, nice. So this is a White Madeira, and I know it's ready because it's kind of like the skin is shriveled up and turned kind of brown, whereas like those are still kind of green right there. And this one's brown. Kind of just a hint color change there. It might not have been completely ready, and I know that because of some of the sap coming out, but I think the bottom is super dried out. And this fig, it's got a tie-dye too, and it dries out. It doesn't have the droop like the Black Celeste, but yeah, this one wasn't exactly ripe yet. And that's the nice thing about You know, the Black Celeste is when it droops over, you know it's ready. But this is ready enough. Another sweet fig, a little bit on the drier side, but since it's green, the birds don't mess with it. And that's the problem a lot with figs. You know, you get birds, possums, coons, raccoons, and they want to eat your figs too. So, White Madeira #1 and Black Celeste are hecka good figs in rainy, humid conditions. And they've been great performers this year. So that's my recommendation. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm sorry about the lack of videos, but you know, this is very patient. This hobby requires a lot of patience. And I appreciate each and one of you that have commented, left nice comments and liked my videos, and joining me for this fig journey. It takes a long time and a lot of patience, but it's well worth it. Thanks for watching.